welcome back to my YouTube channel. I have another game of Smite Arena for you. Again, we are stuck with support. This time I have a game of me playing Cabrakan. Definitely a very interesting and fun support. Since you do also quite a good amount of damage, it's a really fun way to play support in my opinion. All the stuns and yeah, just being very obnoxious and in the enemy space. So we'll see how that went for me. But yeah, also really fun skin that I have here, Nerd Rage. Yeah, I guess we've all been there. So anyways, we get the starter here, we get War Flag, and then as you can see, we have a lot of physical damage onto them. So we should go for that, but yeah, we get hybrid, that is also totally fine. And then as first relic, what do I choose here in this game? I'm actually not entirely sure. It's gonna be Shell. Fair. Yeah, grabbing some potions and oops, almost forgot the shard relic, and yeah, there we go. So what we want to do is, I think we should level our one. That is a stun basically, and we cannot be slowed while we are in that mode. We grab those two big shields and basically just yeah, run at them, try to stun them, a single target, and then try to make the most out of it. So obviously you want some follow-up from your team. We just go straight in here, the first stun. We use our shield slam on the floor, and that's the first kill for us. So yeah, that's what I meant when I said Cabrakan can put out quite some damage. The Loki trying to get away, and he does. Gotta be a bit careful here. Less than half health, and my team, two of them at least backed off, so we want to be a bit careful, make sure we don't overextend, and luckily we don't. So we go back here, buy the next tier of the item, and straight back into the fight. My team already getting the next kill here, this time onto the Loki. We get a stun here on Danzaboru, nice ultimate. He will have some struggles to get out of this, and actually he doesn't, so the only way he gets out of there is by dying, so that went perfect for us. What you have to keep in mind as Cabrakan, you're free, eats a lot of mana, and I also think it makes you very vulnerable because you stand in place. So be careful to not overuse it. Be smart about it. Be smart about like when you stop slamming the floor. It's the only thing I can say here. And yeah, we use it here a little bit, not too long. We get the stun onto the Loki, that should be the kill, and it actually is, so that went perfect. Again, we slam the floor a little bit, but then as you can see, yeah, that's what I meant. You're very stationary, you eat a lot of damage, so you have to be very careful and cautious of when to stop and instead back off. So we did it very well here, and now grabbed Mantle of Discord, which gives us physical defense and magical defense, plus some cooldown reduction, which is awesome. We can spam our one more often. Definitely a fun way to be very annoying for the enemy team. Again, here we run at Danzaboru. He's not really aware of it. We use our ultimate and he doesn't get away. So yeah, perfect showcase of what you can do with him, with Cabrakan. Loki trying to be sneaky here in the backline, using his ultimate. I go back and get the stun onto him, and yeah, there's no way he lives. Very greedy from him actually, going for the ultimate while there are 3 people around with me coming back as well. Yeah, he didn't think that through, I think. A lot of kills here. My team playing really, really well in this game. Definitely doing a good job of following up on my stuns and in general also just dealing with the enemy by themselves really well. As you can see, we're already 60 points ahead, so pretty rough game for them. Now we grab a Glad Shield, which makes a lot of sense. As I said earlier, they have 4 physical damage dealers, so definitely good to try to have a good amount of defense against them. We get the kill on Loki. My team keeps going. I have to be a little bit careful, but I want to help out, so I'm trying. But as you can see, there's a lot of damage onto us. We're already less than half health, so better be careful here. I could potentially engage having like a stun, and the ultimate could be really strong. Eating even more damage here. Now I have to be really, really careful. I have my shield out. Maybe not the way to go for it though. It's very, very... yeah. I wanted to push in the big minion, and I think at the end of the day it also went in. Bit unfortunate here, with some more direct backup from my team. Maybe I could have lived, but at the same time it was very greedy. I just responded basically to Cupid saying we should attack. And I mean, it's not a bad call. Like, getting the big minion in is worth it, and so that's fine. We grab some more physical defense here, and this one also gives us anti-heal, which is really nice. He just got blowed up. Yeah, goodbye, Danza. Yeah, very fun. We get the stun onto the Odin, just make sure that we are very obnoxious and annoying to the enemy team. Yeah, as you can see, they all back off. Armor being a bit far up here, not quite sure what I'm doing. I think I literally just wanted to make sure that Armor doesn't eat too much damage, and that she's fine. So yeah, that's what we did here. Oh, and our Morrigan uses me to go for the ultimate. Very interesting. Not quite sure if I would have done that. I mean, don't get me wrong, as you can tell, we do pretty well here, but oftentimes as Morrigan, you want to go for, you want to go for someone who's more of a damage dealer, actually. We grab our second relic. Interesting choice. This is basically to slow enemies in a certain area around us. Can be good. We use it here right away. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter because Discordia gets the... oh no, we didn't get it off earlier. We used it now, but it doesn't really matter anyway, so... that was a bit of a misplay from the... what's his name again? Heimdall. Yeah, he didn't hit his ultimate, so he was fully out of position and therefore died. They kill our Morrigan here. Not a whole lot I could have done about it, so it's okay. We are so far ahead, it really doesn't matter too much. Almost 100 points, so yeah, going very smoothly. We finished our item, the physical defense one that I mentioned earlier, and I actually decide to go for a damage item next. Just because we have such a stomp here, yeah. What I do here is the item that gives me damage and, speed. So I walk even faster at them. Pretty terrifying. Not gonna lie, I don't want to be on the enemy team with a Cabrakan doing that. But it's fun to be that Cabrakan, so... Yeah, Armor here in a bit of a rough position. We try to help. We get the stun. She gets her ultimate as a stun. And look, he ends up falling. And then also Odin ends up falling, so yeah, that worked out perfectly. Yeah, just killing the minions, getting the stun here onto the Danzaboru, and he ends up falling as well. We smash the floor so that he can't really move away nicely, and yeah, it's over for him. Yeah, as you can tell, this game was a complete stump. And I don't know, it's just so fun to be Cabrakan and be in the enemy's face, be like very scary, damaging, and all that. Yeah, Heimdall using his ultimate on me, I don't think that was the plan, but it works out for me. We are walking in there trying to get the big minion and they stopped that, but at the end of the day, at least one person died. Let's see if we can also get the kill on Heimdall. Unfortunately, he gets the knockout before I can use my ultimate, but we use the ultimate later then on the Danzaboru and get the kill, so that's awesome. Loki with the ultimate on me, but yeah, he doesn't have the damage to kill me. I use the shell just to make sure that I'm fine, and yeah, we actually are. Just going back to base, and yeah. We finished up our offensive item. As I said, damage and speed, so now we are even more terrifying than we were before. We go for a hybrid defense item as the last one, and that would wrap up the build. But yeah, doesn't matter too much. The enemy team decides to surrender, and yeah, which is totally understandable. Don't get me wrong, 160 points in front. Yeah, you are not coming back from this. But yeah, that was a little showcase of another support, this time Cabrakan, which I would call a rather offensive support. Definitely a ton of fun playing him. I would recommend trying it out yourself, but always keep in mind to be a bit cautious about it, especially while using your free. Don't overextend. That is something that I see quite often when I play with other Cabrakans. And yeah, if you keep that in mind, you can be so obnoxious and very, very tough to play against. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then like and subscribe. Please tune in for the next one again, and I will see you then. So yeah, with that being said,